A new video, a new country. Let's get into it. So I'm recording this from London, from my hostel in London. If you've watched my my travel vlogs and stuff, you'll see that the London weather is exactly like Melbourne. It's overcast, it's dreary, it's raining. But I'm here to a new video. It's just so weird that I'm not doing it in Australia. It's currently 6:40 p.m., which is about 3:40 a.m. the next day in Melbourne. So it's just crazy. But in this video, we're going to be talking about the Copeland, giving you my predictions because that's coming out in the next couple of days, the best and fairest. So let's jump straight into it. So a quick rundown of the best and fairest, the Copeland Trophy, if you're not aware. It's every single game, 5 coaches get assigned 22 votes that they give to every single player. So that's why we're seeing, votes up into the 180s and the 200s and whatever it may be. So this race, I think it's going to be, look, I want to say it's a 3 horse race. We know that it's possibly just going to be Nick's because he's just had an amazing season, and that's the 38 votes that he got into the Brownlow. So it kind of makes sense. But I do have my top 5 here. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll give you my thoughts on each of the players, and we'll go over a couple of the other ones like Best Clubman, the Gavin Brown Award for Best Pressure Player, and Best First Year Player. I want to have a little bit of a chat about. So anyway, let's start. So at number 5, I've got Scott Pendlebury. I thought he had a really good season. There was times, he was injured, so he didn't play. But I thought just all around, he had a pretty good season. Not enough for a top 3, which would be incredible if he finished top 3 again. He's one Copeland short of equaling Scott Pendlebury's record. One Copeland short of equaling Nathan Buckley's record of 6. So Scott's on 5. I don't think he's going to get that elusive 6th Copeland, but I think he rounds out our 5 and he finishes 5th. Now, coming in 4th, and I may as well say 3rd as well, because 4th and 3rd, I think, neck and neck. And I think this is just going to be a close race from 2nd to 5th. Coming in 4th, I've got Josh Dacos, and coming in 3rd, I've got Jack Crisp. Now, I think those two could be interchangeable. I think they both had really good seasons. Jack started a little bit slow, but then really proved his worth, middle to the end of the season. I think Josh had, he was good in patches as well. I don't think good enough to be top 3, but again, this could be close and it could go either way. And we've seen when you've got 5 coaches giving 22 votes each game, it definitely can go either way. We saw Steele win it a couple of years ago against Taylor Adams by 1 point, so it literally can just go either way. Now, so I've said 5, 4, 3, 2nd, and I just want to say you'll see this video go up if this guy comes into the top 3. But I think Darcy Cameron, I've got him here at 2nd. I really think that, not that he'd steal 1st place, but I think it could even be a tie between him and obviously got Nick Dacos in 1st place to finish there. But I thought Darcy Cameron, this was his career best year, and that's personified by, or maybe not personified is the word, but that's the, he got the All-Australian Top 40 selection, which is absolutely incredible for him. Darcy Cameron, he just went to another level, and we know that he was going to go to that other level. He had a really good preseason, and he was just one of the players that really improved. He did everything he could to will us over the line. There wasn't a lot of players this season that improved from where they were at 2023. Some definitely regressed, but Darcy Cameron was one of those guys that could really hold his head high, and a top 3 finish, and I think it is going to be a top 2 place finish for Darcy Cameron, is just so well deserved. And obviously number 1, I've got Nick Dacos. What more can you say about Nick that hasn't been said? This will be his 1st Copeland Trophy. Is he going to get the 6, equal Buckley's record? He's only 21, so he's still got 14, 15 years. He could play till he's 37, touch wood, nothing sort of serious happens to him. Nick Dacos just had a year like no other. And when do you ever go into a Brownlow and say, if I get 38 votes in the Brownlow, I'm not going to win? It never happens, right? Obviously it never happens. It's never happened before. So Nick Dacos, if he doesn't run away with it by 50 or so votes, I think Darcy Cameron is going to be very close in. I'd love it for it to be a tie. There's only ever been 2 Copeland Trophy ties. 1994, Buckley and Gavin Brown, they tied. And then in 2018, we had Steele Sidebottom go back-to-back, and he tied with Brodie Grundy. So there is a little bit of precedent. 2018 is obviously with the new voting system where it is 5 coaches get 22 votes. Could it happen again? Where is your money? Let me know down below. But now we'll round it up with a couple of the other awards. So best clubman, I think it's going to go to Braden Maynard again. Just the stuff that he does for whatability and helping out, those kids there and stuff. It's just second to none. And clubman as well, everyone loves him, right? Everyone gets around him. He's won the award a couple of times already. But even the stuff that he does for Coles, we already saw that food bank and all this sort of stuff. All that, not extracurricular activity, all the charities and stuff that he helps with is just incredible, absolutely incredible. And Braden Maynard, he always gets a bad rap from opposition supporters, but we know how much he means to us and we know how much the community, or he loves the community. Now, Gavin Brown Pressure Award. So this would go to Bo McCreary on any given day. I thought Bo had another good year for this, but I think it's going to go to Lachie Schultz. His forward 50 pressure is incredible. Like, that's why we brought him in, right? For this forward 50 pressure and what he brought to the table. I don't know if I made a video about Lachie Schultz yet. Let me know down below if you want me to make a video about Lachie Schultz's season. I don't think I have. So I think Lachie Schultz has had a good season. What was he? Second on our goal kicking tally as well. So even just that and that pressure that he brings into the 450, that's exactly what we got him in for. And he had a really good season in regards to just that. Now, this last award, the best first-year player, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, it was awarded to Jacob Ryan last season, and he only played like 1 game and got knocked out for that game. But the best first-year player gets awarded to the player who's literally, it's their first year. So can't be awarded to Ed Allen because it's not technically his first year. He did debut this year, but it's not his first year. So I think the only players that it can go to, unless, they include, which they probably will. You could include Lachie Sullivan or a Ned Long. But if it's for players that now I'm second guessing myself, because I've got Will Parker. I thought in the best first year players from the draft previous, which was only TJ and Will Parker, I think it's Will Parker out of those 2. But if we're going to include Lachie Sullivan, Ned Long, because I guess they are first year. Actually, no, Ned Long's not a first year player, so it will only really be Lachie Sullivan. It might go to Lachie Sullivan, so there's not really any clarity around that. If you know the clarity, let me know down below, but it's either Will Parker or Lachie Sullivan if he's included in that. But guys, that's just been a quick video. I'm going to go get a bite to eat now because I'm getting pretty hungry. It's getting pretty dark over here. But let me know your thoughts down below. Do you agree with my top 5 and the other awards? Who is in your top 5? Who is in your other awards? Let me know down below. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets, and until next time, double shackers. I'll swoop you later.